Welcome to Journaling Gem Life, or welcome back if you've been here before. Today we are setting up our planners for week 19. So I hope you're ready and get yourself something to drink, bring out your stickers, your washi, your favorite pens, whatever you need, and let's dive into planning together. So today, what are we doing? I hope your week has been good. Mine has been kind of so-so. So what planner are we setting up today? That is the question. So as you know, I have been using the Hobonichi. I was so excited to get the Hobonichi back and to dive into this, and I set it up so beautifully, and this was the last week that we made. But things have changed a bit. I don't feel like I have lost my mojo and I can't get it back. So the idea with me getting the Hobonichi was sort of going back to basics because nothing worked. I tried everything and I couldn't get that planner piece back that I had a year ago. And the last time I had planner piece was in my Hobonichi, my last Hobonichi, when I found that. And so I thought, going back to the roots, back to where it all started, maybe that will get me back to the planner piece that I had. But it sort of hasn't. I am left with the same issues that I had the last time. So I loved everything about it, but I felt it was too big. There was too much space. And now I do have tons of stickers. I have everything I need to fill this book up. But I am finding I'm having issues with a number of things. So let me show you. After last week, this was what I was thinking of setting up as a second week, but I decided not to because I felt like it would just be a waste of time. But I ended up setting it up after all, and I do love how it looks. So I have made I have done several different themes. Like there's some Temu in here, there's some coffee and planning from the Rosey Life, like all of that stuff. And speaking of Rosey Life, I will be using her stickers today from the Rosey Life Planner. I'm still going to give you my code, Elin15, but it might not apply. That is because the PR membership was just until April 30th. And I know that I have reapplied for the second quarter, but right now Linda is on vacation and the decision will not be made until May 7th. So by this time this video goes live, it is still pending. So I don't know if I will still have a code for you guys or not. But I'm still going to give you my code just in case it works, and you can try it out if you want to. So that being said, I did set this up because there are a few things I missed. So I'm sort of back into the funk, back into what will actually work. So my idea, my thought right now is I want to go back to the very basic. So what is it that I do when I wake up? Well, I do grab my planner to put down, how many hours I slept and all that, my health things. So I do need that. And I figured, since I did this, it's obvious that I have a need for every Sunday to go and just brain dump. And I was thinking, so what do I use this for? Well, mainly I just use it for rapid logging. And so just to have as a memory keeping. And I don't really need a full weekly layout for that, do I? I can do that in my daily pages. So I have been sort of going a bit back and forth, and I went back and I grabbed, let me show you, my N1 vertical, which I completely, I mean, I love all of my planners. I love all of them, and I love the layouts, and I love everything. It's just something is missing. It's so weird. Have you guys ever, like, do you experience that from time to time? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear it, because it's not that I don't like how it looks or how it feels whenever I grab it and I open it. I can sit for hours just flipping through my planners and just enjoying them, but it's something is missing and I cannot put my finger on it, and it is so frustrating. So I went back to this one and I thought, well, what if I pull out, because I do want some sort of place to keep, you know, my journaling cards, my die cuts, you know, getting into that vibe of just opening the first page sort of thing. So I pulled this back out and I took everything out and I put this planner in, and it's just not working. The cover is too like short. It pokes out, and especially when I have these labels on, it is just, no, it did not look good. And at the same time, it is the vertical. I don't really need the vertical, so I did sit down last night and tried making a horizontal layout to see sort of, can I just use it like this? Because I have all of the journaling pages in the back. This is a full year, and I really do feel like I need that. But it didn't it didn't work out. So what I'm thinking we're going to do is we are setting up the N1 Sterling Ink horizontal compact. And I love how I decorated this. So this is the Traveler's Notebook cover from Jet Pens. And I wish it was just like an inch like longer. Just an inch. That would have helped me so much. But unfortunately, it's not. But I found that the items from the coffee and planning theme box is perfect. Like, I can finally use this properly. And I put on a couple of magnets, and I'm really enjoying it. So, and I got this pack of 4 pens from Temu, and these are amazing. So I had, you know, that I said the ones that we got from the, which one was it? Was it the Springtime Bliss theme box? I think we got a couple of purple pens from the Rosey Life, and I love them. And I dreaded the day that I ran out. Well, my first pen just ran out, and so I came across these, and I thought, you know what, they look really similar, so I'm just gonna try them. So I bought a pack of 4 of these, and I am loving them. They are so good to write with. They are just amazing. And so, yeah, I'm so happy I got these. And then I did the following. So, first of all, I put down a couple of pockets. Now, I'm going to lift it up because of my ring light. So I did put in a couple of big pockets. These are also from Temu, so that I can have these big, not pet tapes, the die cuts from the kits, because I love being able to see that as soon as I open the book. And I did want these as well to have my journaling cards. So I have the May, and I have like all of the May cards in here. And then I have a Rosy Posy, and even in the back I have even more. So I just picked out the ones that I find most beautiful and put that in. And I also put in this piece right here, so I can add some more leftover things in here and have that easy accessible. I have been thinking about removing this band right here and putting it into the spine instead, but I haven't gotten that far yet, so we'll see. Because I really don't like how it sort of, yeah, lays, but we'll see, we'll see. And then I put a bow on, and of course I do have my clip that says coffee because murder is wrong. I love that clip, so I'm using it all the time. So I wanted to have that, and I also did put the butterfly on here just to have something on the cover. And I kept the paper from the Graceful Muse papery. This is from the February kit from the Graceful Muse, and I did set up my planner with that kit, so I decided to just keep that. So let's see what I have done so far. So you have seen me do these pages, I believe, and I also did set up one last night just to see like this compared to my other, like the vertical one. And the only thing that I'm struggling with are the journaling pages, because it is a compact, so I know that these are sort of the pages that I have left for the whole year, and it's not going to be enough, like not even close, I think. But what to do? So my thought is I want to keep it as simple as possible. So I'm not going to do a vertical. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do the brain dump. And then I'm going to do the rapid logging because I already did that. I set up. So here is my Oracle card for the month. And I started just rapid logging. And then today I put down something more, and I'm going to journal a bit. And today I don't know if I'm that productive, so I don't know if I'm gonna do any rapid logging or just journaling and just write everything down in my journal. I'm just gonna test things out as I go, and I know at some point I will run out of pages. I don't know what I will be doing then, so it kind of sucks, but I know that if I want to keep this cover, I'm not going to be able to use a full year. And that is one of my non-negotiables, like from the very get-go. So now another thing is with the A5, let me just bring that back and show you. So I do love with the A5, like I have my trackers right here and I have everything. But the thing is, do I need everything? I don't. What do I actually need to track? Well, there's my health thing, so my sleep. And I know that I like crossing off like my daily routine, just seeing that I've done that every single day. So that's basically all I need. I have cleaning lists to the moon and back, but what is the point when I'm just writing it every month after month, writing everything down, but I don't do it? Like, yeah, I will, of course I do, I clean my house, but not the way that I would like it to be. So there's many reasons for that, but yeah, so I'm like, I'm going to clean my bathroom, I'm going to clean my whole house every single week, and I don't do that. So yes, I do vacuum several times a week. I'm not like the person that has to vacuum every single day. So I vacuum when I find it needable. And we don't wear shoes indoors, so it's really not that much to clean. So cleaning my floors, I'll do that maybe once a month. And so yeah, I'll of course I'll do like stain mopping and things like that, but like proper cleaning, I don't do it as often as I in my head would like to do. So I don't really need all of this. It's gotten to be too much. And with the social media, I love it. I do. And it's like I can pull it up and I am in full control, because it's all about control, isn't it? But at the same time, I'm not, like, I have it on my computer and I do all the work when uploading my videos, editing, planning. I do everything online, like not online, but on my laptop. So why would I need it in my book? It's just not, I don't need it. It's something that I would like to have, that is nice to have, but it's not a must have. So, and also with these pages, I love having all this space to making these beautiful big like collages. I have really been enjoying that, but it takes a lot of time. It is so time consuming. And so I do it when I have a lot of time. I will put something together and I love using it. But then when I get to the point where I'm like, okay, tomorrow I don't have any more pages left. Okay, then it becomes a chore. And then I really feel the drain on how much energy this actually takes. So, and that was kind of the point, wasn't it? By me starting my, like doing subscription kits, it's because I didn't want to put in all that time and effort. And so I'm kind of at the point where I'm rethinking everything. And it is like, it's kind of frustrating because in one hand, I love it, but then on the other hand, I don't. So, I mean, what do you do? So today I'm keeping this one planner and it's a compact, and I know that I don't journal every single day. So I'm just going to keep going and we're going to make it easy as possible. So let's set up week 19 in this bad boy right here. And let me see what I'm going to need. I do need this. And I'm just going to pull things out as we go because I have no idea what I'm going to end up doing. I do know that we're using the Make It from the Rosey Life. I still have a lot left. I have used a lot of it in my Hobonichi. I used it in this book. I've used it in like my vertical. So yeah, we're just going with the flow. So first of all, I want to divide this up. I'm going to have to use my glasses. So, and another thing that I haven't really shown you guys is on Tuesday and Thursday there are a two-part series video coming up about my Temu haul, because I have gotten another haul from Temu. What I have not filmed and showed is that I actually got a second haul. So I have been super busy, and let me just show you what I've been doing. So, and this is just parts of it. So this is all of the pet tapes that I got from Temu. I am showing you most of these, but I'm not showing how I'm actually dividing it into like these bags. They are super, like, I love these bags. And keeping it like this is so handy. I now have a lot of books as well. Here is the coffee and planning. So I have everything in like one box, so I can just grab it and take it with me wherever I go. Super, super easy. So yeah, so if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please consider doing that and hitting the bell so you'll get notified to see everything that I unbox, because that is a massive haul. And I paid for that first haul, I paid about the same amount that I do for my, let me see, my first one was for the subscription kit. My second was the same amount as the subscription kit and a theme box from the Rosey Life. So I did pay double of my first haul, and I also did that with my my third haul. So now I have a lot. I will not be needing anything else for years to come. I'm not joking. I have so much stuff. So yeah, let me just keep doing this. This is what we were going to do. And I'm not gonna ramble about everything else because this is what you wanted to see. So, okay. So here are my appointments, and I've had my to-dos, and I've had my videos down here, like all 3 videos. But I'm thinking of changing that a little bit. So what if I do dinners here, and I can have these over here? I did like having this. So let's just see. And I do feel like I have not enough florals, so I might pull in some more of that. But let me just see. Let me grab this and pull this out. So this is everything that I have left from the May kit. I have something here as well, some weeks and to-dos. Does this go in here? Nope. Oh, or no, just too big. What about this one? Will this go? No, just too tall, because this is a B6 cover, so it's just a little bit too small. But I do like the size of it. It's like super handy. So, and I know that I have the travel and planning theme box coming up. It is on its way. It's coming in just a few days. And then I also have the June kit, and I'm so excited to see the June kit. I have watched Linda's stories on Instagram, and she did a lot of like sneak peeks, and it has florals. I am so excited. Yeah, I'm gonna get florals. And then I'm like, yay. And here I got like tons of, well, I pulled out everything except florals, but I got tons of florals to sort of put into all of these kits, like florals, and some other stuff. But yeah, but now I am getting florals, so we shall see. Now, okay, let's see. I am thinking I want to go green, because I did make this pink, like the darker pink. So I'm gonna do green with this one. So let's pull out the green one that I chose, which was this one, the Tambo 228. The question is, do I put that as marked down here? I'm not sure. And it is gold. However, I do have a green with rose gold. So the question is, would that make, like, would it be a big difference if I did that? Or should I just do that? I want to have something on top, I feel like. So some scissors. And I have two of these washi cutters, and I am using both of them. I think I like this better. These are both from the Rosey Life. So I do think I like this better because it is lighter. This is a little bit heavier, not much, like you can barely feel it, but I think that's why I'm liking this one a little bit better. So I'm just gonna keep using this. And let's see if we go all the way over and then into here, like this. Now I know I did not put this one in my like swatch sheet for the month, because I didn't like really expect to use it, but we shall see what we end up doing. Now I do want something down here as well. So I still have a few more of these washi strips. I have this washi right here, but I'm kind of, I don't know if I want to use that here or not. This one is perfect though down here, but it's not as decorative. So I do still have these two left. And I did put one here, so, and these are all the same. So I don't know if I want to do that or not, but I sort of liked it. I kind of, yeah, I don't know. So I might, like I always do, I might speed things up if it takes too long to decide. So let's see, we do have a green girl. That means I'm gonna need something a lot more pink to make it more like even. I have a lot of these. I do have a floral here. I like that. And this one, this guy has been bugging me for so long. So let's see. Okay, first of all, I think I'm gonna do this one up here. Now, if I'm gonna have dinners down here, then I'm gonna have, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna do it. Now, my new tweezers, I have not really gotten used to these yet. So it's kind of weird for me because they are reversed and I haven't really gotten a proper hang of it. So, but let me see if I can do this. Oh, stuck. And put this down here. Liking that. And then I would like some florals here too. But I don't have a corner piece. And so that is where, let me see. I'm just gonna have to look a little bit into my stash. So here I do have some florals. I have some more pink stuff here. Could go well. And we have these florals. So, okay, let me just see what we got. So I just put all of the florals, so see if I can find the pink ones. Pull it all out. So these are white. Here are some pink, but I do have blue in there, and I don't want that. I want it to be just pink or dark pink. So let's see if I have that, or I do have like white roses. So I could do that, like something like this. That's an option. And I do have this small one. So, okay, let's bring out the white ones at least. And then we'll see. These are more like brown ones. So yeah, I didn't have these in just pink, but I do have this. Whoops. So that's one. And so what am I thinking? I might do, this is really green. Like this dark, this green is a lot darker. So I'm not going to use that. But I could do something like this on top here. I like that. Yes, I do like that on top here. So let's just put that down right away. I do want some more pink though. So what do I have here? These are they're kind of the same, but I would need roses, not like tulips and everything else. So not really. So I did use some of these, but they have more yellow in them. So don't want that either. Here again we have tulips, but I do have some writing that would be nice. So let's pull that out. And then there were just blue. Now I do also know that I have some stains. So here is something. These ones I do like. I've already used some of it. So having something like that, but I don't think that is the issue per se, but I like these ones. So I do have like this bunny. I love that. And I do have this one and an ice cream. And I do have these birds. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe some of those. So let's put these to the side as well. I'm not going to be using this one. So that is the most mundane thing, I think, to actually finding things that match, and it takes like a long time. Now, I do love these, but they don't really go very well, do they? No, they don't. Even no matter how much I love these, I'm gonna make a separate one just with those, I'm sure of it. And I do have some writing here that I like. And then we have these ink splashes. I do like that. So let's see. But it's brown though, but I don't mind having something like that. Now, the thing is, that's super cute. But do I, that's the question. Do I use this? If I put this down, I could add, because I do have like that frame right there, I could put this down on top or underneath. I'm not sure which one. So I was gonna make this simple, and as you see, when I have so much stuff, it's not simple at all. I do like the florals, but we still have a lot of weeks left to go. So I'm not going to be able to use it like all the time. But what if I lay this down and I just do it the other way? Like this. Just use the end of it. I could do that. And then I could add like one of these on top. So the idea was I was going to put my videos down here. I'm not sure how that's going to be working, but you know what? We're just doing it. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but we're doing it. So putting this down here, and then I'm going to add this on top. So let's, oh, that's too much. I'm thinking like this. So we're going to cut it right here. Like that. Putting this down. Then like this. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Now, do we do, like, we could do the watch, or we could do the ice cream. I think the ice cream is a bit too much. So I'm thinking either the bunny is really cute, and she does have the bunny in the make it, so I think we're gonna go with the bunny. So just gonna place it down here, I think. Like this. Place this all the way down here. That way I don't take up too much space. And then I did want some of this writing. So I want to put this down. And then I want the writing. And then I might want this going upward. That's sort of the idea. Fantastic. But yeah, why not? Let's just do it. So as you can see, I'm kind of like on the fence with everything. I'm questioning everything. I'm just having this bad like planner mojo going. So I'm hoping it's going to pass soon, and I'm sort of going to be content, because that's what I've been missing, like feeling content about everything. So let's see. If we do this, it's still gonna be too big. So let's cut this right here then. And do this. And then this one. Okay, so now I gotta be careful not to poke my head out. So I think I'm just gonna flip the book instead. Just so I make sure. So we got this. And then we have this. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to cut it. Actually, I think I'm going to cut it on this side. Right down here. Perfect. Now I do want to take off some of this excess as well. Like this. I just want as little of the blank one as possible. So let's see. Okay. Now we can take it off and put this down somewhere around here. Yep. Now, I'm not really sure how well this matches, to be honest, but I don't know. Now, what I could do, thinking now, I have my to-do list here, and since I'm not having anything else, well, actually, I was thinking about my meals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is going here. Then I have all of this space. I'm just thinking if I want to prolong things into here, and I think I might want to do that and lift it up a little bit. And I have this for my dinners, and I still have a long list going here. So let's do that. Now, kind of want to pull in something more. So if we then do, I don't want to do that. This is too high. I was thinking just using one of these squares. So, but it also needs to be like, here's the bunny again that she uses in this kit, and I'm loving it. It is so cute. So obviously I'm not going to be using that, but I want something. Maybe I do need another like color splash of some sort, but not this one. So let me see. Do you want to pull out this one? So like I said, I have so much going, so it's gonna take me a while. Here I have some color splashes, so let's see. Like I do have like this one. It is kind of cold pink though. It's not that warm pink, so I don't know if I'm liking that. And I think all of these are kind of, yeah, no, nope, not doing these. But I do have some other ones. They have silver on them, so I'm not really sure about that either. But kind of, you know what? And this goes into there, but I could cut it in 4. I could, but that means I'm gonna have to put something else. So what about doing something like this, maybe? I could put that one in and then add this. Yeah. Okay, let's just, we're cutting this into 4 pieces. So this way it is sort of a corner piece. So I could go, where did I? Or if I put this on here and then add this to the background right here, I could do that. I am liking this one. Even if it says May, I don't care. So let's see. I do have this one. Let's put this down. Right here. So I'm thinking if I go across here, and then I could add this pink underneath here. It's not gonna go like, maybe I should have, maybe I can just do this, put this whole thing, almost at least, putting this down here. That would fill out the space, and I could put some writing in here as well. So you know what? We're doing that. Putting it down like this. And then I want to make sure that I go like all the way here. I'm not going to throw that away. And then we do have this one. So I want it to fit like really nice in here. So we're going to do that. I'm not going to add anything more to this. And since I'm going this way, I want to make sure that I get it all the way down before I cross it over. Like that. And then I had some writing fall out here. Anonymous love letters. So let's just cut this. And we can put that. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we can put that here, or we can put it like here. That would be better. I am going into this though. So if I wanted that and I still, yeah. No, you know what? We're just gonna do it on here. And then like this. And then, oops, like this. Okay. Now, I still have a lot of space here, so that's really nice. Now for the dinners, let me see. I'm not done with this one either. But do I want it right here? Or maybe, I don't know. It needs to hang from some place. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I will not use it. I don't know. But I was thinking for my to-do list, let's do this green one. Put that down here. And then for my dinners, I will do this pink one. So I am doing better though at using these. So I'm not going to be able to go further than down here. So I'm thinking here. Because I'm not going to have that much of a to-do list anyway. And I'm thinking of going like to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's not going to work, but I don't know. You know what? We're just gonna leave it. I don't mind. I don't care. So those are meals, and then I need to do my tracker thing. Now, what to do? I was thinking of putting, but I shouldn't. I should be using sort of like these stickers. I could do like a swan right here, because I'm not going to use this one, I think. I don't think. Or I still have a lot of girls. So what if I put like a girl on top here? I think what I should have been doing was writing things down on like a blank post-it note, so I can just slap it on the page to see this space is what I need, because now I sort of don't have a clue. Now I do want some more florals somewhere on this, so I'm thinking, but I have to be sort of really gentle, careful about the florals I'm using, because I don't have a whole lot of it and I don't want to use it up in one page, but I kind of like it. So we're just going for it, not overthinking too much. Going like this. Okay, now let's see. For my videos, I have 3 videos and I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 would be enough. 8 would be enough. But now I only have 2 because I used 2. So maybe I shouldn't have done that, because meals need a bigger one. So let's see if we do this here instead. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not enough. That's exactly what I said is not enough. 9 is a bit over the top, but I do prefer 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I put it down here, I think I'm gonna be good to go. So that's one video. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So putting it here. And then my last video, I'm thinking of putting it on the side here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I'll put this right here. Okay. Oh, I still have plenty of space up here. Now, do I want something on here as well? I was thinking I could do that, but I don't know exactly what might work. So I do have like this one, a bit too tiny, I think. But I am thinking this girl up here, though, really diving into that. So let's see. And I could add some more like florals, like roses. But I don't know. This one is a bit smaller. I'm thinking like cutting it in half, and so I can go up here with it. But I think that's going to be a bit over the top. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. What about something like this? I don't know. First of all, I think I'm going to put this down. And I'm going to need how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I think I want to do a few more. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's here. That means I have to be up here. Okay, so we're going to do that. And this is my tracker, so I'm not going to need a very long. So they're not really the same type of green, but I don't care. At this point, I don't mind anymore. Now let's see, do we have some small, I want to have something here. Positive vibes only. Maybe here. Yep. Now going into, should I use, I have so many like bows and things. Here I have some butterflies. Okay, so let's do one butterfly right here. And then we will do a bow right here. And we can do a rose, or this one. This is like a video sign here. And maybe I can do, I'm liking this one. I should do something here. Liking this. Now, what? So I know I'm not going to have a whole lot of appointments on Saturday and Sunday. So, you know, I can do that. Add a coffee down here. Like that. And still, I'm kind of wanting something along here. But let me see. I do have some appointments. Now, do I put down... Do I do it like this, or do I just like mark it? So I have Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday and Saturday. So I have almost almost all the days. So okay, let me see. I do have this one here, one here, and then on Wednesday, and then Saturday. I think I'm gonna do Saturday like properly, because that's super important. Okay. So I'm not sure how it's going to be once I write this down. So let's just see how this turns out. So that's 13. Then we have so I don't know how much like these are gonna pop since I don't have colors on them, but I'm gonna try it so we can see. Now let's see. I think I'm closing in, and I ended up not doing this line green. I think it would have been too much, but let's see. We're gonna put some of this back. So I'm not, I did kind of like, wanting some of this. Like, I would love to have just a teeny bit of this. So let's do that. Can't help it. So do I do double or just one? I'm thinking double. Like this. And I'm not going to go into the other page, so I'm thinking I'm going to cut it right here. I felt like something was missing. So we're going to do this. And then maybe this would go, at least one of them. If I cut it in half. Like that. Oh, come on. Okay, so we're gonna do it this way instead. If it will work. Yep. This always works. Like that. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Now let's put this back. So I do have a lot of cleaning up to do. But that's okay. I'm just gonna clean up afterwards. Now I do need my writing. So let's see what we have here. I do have a to-do. Not to sleep. I wanted the to-do list right here. And I want to put down meals here. Here I have my tracker. Do I have a tracker? No. I don't. So let me put down goals. That's okay. And then we do have, so I do have this one for dinners. That would be cool. I don't know how it's going to be writing on it, but so what we want to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I want it double, I'm going to have to do it here. That's not going to leave me a very big to-do list, but it's going to get me to write down the essentials, and that's the important thing. So, and I don't have a dinner sticker either. Yeah, it was perfect. So let's see. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I actually write, I forgot to put it in Norwegian, so that's okay. And then we have one video here, and one video here, and one video here. And so I do still have space on top. So what to do with that? Of course, I could use it just to have some notes, because I don't have any space for notes right now. So yeah, let's do that. Let's leave that for some important notes. And I think I might have a note. Yes, I do. So notes on top, that's okay. So that is how it turned out. And how happy am I with this? To be honest, it's okay. It could have been worse. So I just have to fill in my to-dos, my dinners, but I don't do that until Sunday. So, and that's also when I'll be putting up the videos. So for this week, you have seen the May setup, part 1 and part 2. Now part 1, part 1 and part 2. And for next week, it's going to be the Temu unboxing. And then the week after is going to be the unboxing of the June kit and unboxing of the traveling and planning theme box from the Rosey Life Planner. So yeah, so I think that is about it. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Goodbye.